Bag of coffee. I am your host, Philtron. Wanted to check out the continuation of this video explaining how a mini split works. Let's go to the chapters. Okay, here we go.
Outdoor unit fan motor, and this is wound as a three-phase motor. So you have three wires coming off of this, and basically you have a pretty fixed voltage that this is getting powered with, but a changing frequency just like the compressor. And the lower the electrical frequency from the IPM board, the slower this fan motor will run, and then the higher the frequency, the faster it'll run, and that's a change in the amount of airflow crossing the outdoor coil. And so you have that there, and then you have down at the bottom down here, this is a base pan heater. And so this is used in order for during heating mode to make sure that this is not frozen down here on the bottom. And remember that during heating mode, you're going to end up having some condensate on that coil. So you have that there. Here we have our crankcase heater, and this is powered by a very low wattage. And so it's always mounted towards the base of the rotary compressor, and that's heating both the refrigerant and also the refrigerant oil in preparation for low temperature operation. Here we have our outdoor unit fan motor, and this is wound as a three-phase motor.
Okay, so a three-phase AC motor has three separate sets of wingdings in the stator, which is inside. They're spaced 120 degrees apart. And you can think of a Mercedes emblem. It's divided in thirds. Each angle is 120 degrees. Now, each one of these is fed by AC voltage, which is also 120 degrees out of phase with the others. Because the magnetic field peak one after another, they create a smoothly rotating magnetic field that continuously travels around inside the motor. The rotor responds to that rotating field and is pulled along with it, which is what makes the shaft turn. The speed of the rotating magnetic field, and therefore the motor, is directly tied to the frequency of the power. Raise the frequency and the field spins faster. The rotor follows. In a mini split AC unit, an inverter takes the incoming power, which is alternating current, and turns it into direct current. It then uses a high-speed electronic switches to rebuild a new three-phase AC waveform at whatever frequency the control board wants. That's how the system can change the fan or compressor speed while still using a standard three-phase motor, by changing frequency rather than just lowering the voltage. We'll continue on this tomorrow. I hope you're doing well. Remember that you are loved, and I'll talk to you later.